and concerts in the park.
Mayor Kevin Johnson may be the face of the effort to save the Sacramento Kings, but the man in charge of putting the dollars together for any arena deal has a different office at City Hall. John Shirey is Sacramento's city manager, and he's now pushing up the timetable to get a Sacramento arena deal done to March 23rd.
That's 17 days away. Steve Large spoke one-on-one with Shirey today about what Sacramento taxpayers should expect to pay.
Public pressure to get a deal done. Do you feel that?
I don't really feel public pressure to get a deal done. I think what we're trying to do is be smart.
Sacramento City Manager John Shirey will have to be smart and savvy with less than 3 weeks to reach an arena financing deal, and he's negotiating with billionaire businessmen Ron Burkle and Mark Mastroff.
And it's safe to say you don't have a deal right now?
We don't have a deal right now, no.
I spoke to Shirey from his 5th floor office in City Hall, a year to the day after Sacramento City Council passed a $255 million public subsidy with lots of fanfare to fund a rail yard arena along with the Maloofs. That failed. Now the question is, how much will the city pitch in this time?
Is it reasonable for people to feel like, since billionaires are interested in buying the team, that the public subsidy should be less than it was last year?
Well, sure, there's an expectation that on people's parts that maybe now, since we have prospective owners that really do have financial resources, that there should be a greater burden on them.
But Shirey also said the more public dollars the city contributes now, the more revenue Sacramento could recoup in tax revenue later.
This may be a case where if our financial assistance to the project isn't less, we get more for our money.
Both sides started informal talks a month ago. Shirey has confirmed at that time the Mastroff Burkle team had asked for more public money.
Obviously, the parties wanted to know what was possible last year and what more we could do. Well, we can't do anything more.
All right, so Shirey wants to put this term sheet, the new term sheet, presented to the City Council for a vote March 26th. By law, it has to be posted publicly 3 days earlier. That puts March 23 as the new date to watch for this arena deal to get done. And he didn't indicate how far apart either side is right now, but that is just a couple of weeks away.
So, Steve, this term sheet, for people who are not familiar with it, will this spell out the deal? Will we get specifics with this term sheet?
It'll get detailed, but it won't be to the point where there will be binding agreements. In the case where we had last year, we had a term sheet that was approved by the City Council, but then the framework was approved. The actual binding agreement never actually materialized.
Okay, thanks, Steve. Very interesting interview tonight with Mr. Shirey. Appreciate that. By the way, the Kings lost a close one in Oakland tonight. Let's roll that one up.